CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we did it! We made freaking gold. It almost killed me. Took more time than I'm comfortable admitting to you on camera that I played this game today, but whew, man, that was a doozy. I'm going to show you exactly what we did to get the job done. And if you guys haven't already, I appreciate it if you throw in that code. Oh, we got some offers for a couple more days. Throw that code CHICKEN into the shop. It does help to support the channel. Not chicken. And take a second if you haven't already, guys, and make sure you subscribe as well. It does help with all the stuff, so thank you guys for those who do that. So we made gold, and I did it without the floaty. By the time this video is out, it's going to be very difficult to pull off what I did, but I think with what I have now, you'll be away to the races. And I noticed that that the meta shifted really, really quickly. It was as soon as I unlocked Everspark last night, or after my last video, it was like the meta shifted instantly from like if you can clear the base in 220 to like you got to be like 240. You know, from it being a lock to just being an absolute grind fest. So here's where we're at. 304 on the globals, which is fine for right now. 127 battles, which is crazy. Lots of grinding, like I said. And 5 draws, which is stupid. So here's the base. Now I had, before I had this sniper tower, if you don't have the floaty yet, where the floaty is. So I've only done one match since then, and before I had 50 building health, 40 troop health, and 40 troop damage. Just so you know, to be able to plan your stuff out. And yeah, I've only done one match so far with the floaty and we won, so that was good news, but I don't know if we're going to be able to consistently pull that off. So let's go over the tech, and then it's all about the attack on this one. So we did max out Riflemen, and this is going to be good, not just because they're good to have, they're fast, they do a little bit more DPS than the heavies. They're also going to be needed for Kavan, which is way down the road, so it's not a total wasted upgrade where it's like, I don't know, unlocking and upgrading Cryoneers, because for some reason maybe they're good for a second and then they're useless the rest of the season. It's not like that. So so yeah, next up we've got some decisions to make. Actually, we're going to talk through this because I actually don't know what I'm doing yet. So Everspark at tick 1, that was good. The Flotsam is nice because this attack, it's all about the critters. So we'll go through the attacks, but basically what you want to do... okay, so I think we went over... Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. So the tech, just getting to Everspark was good enough, and then we unlocked the floaty after. And I don't know which way I'm going to go yet. I'm leaning towards DVD and just getting out and going straight to 5, because we've got some really good stuff coming up. We've got Cryo Bomb, we've got stat boost, we've got shock mines, we've got heavy choppers around the corner, and then we've got all this stuff that's really expensive that we talked about yesterday. So going out of the way to get things, not a great idea. We could also go back to get mortars, which would be good, but I don't have enough tokens to max them, so it's kind of a wasted pickup. We could grab extra machine guns. There's a lot of extra defenses. We could grab extra machine guns, we could grab extra boom cannons or mortars. We can grab more stuff there. So yeah, lots of things that we can do. Why don't we take a quick peek at global number 1, cherries. And let's see. So he's 4 ER with a crap load of defense. Interesting. And that's 22. Something to think about. But anyways, let's go over the attack next, guys. I think that was enough. This is my best hit of the day. This guy showed it to DK. He was ranked 17. I was still 15 at this point. So this was my hit. And shout out to Knight in the task force. He was the one showing me this hit. So basically, it's 4 heavies. Sorry, it's 2 heavies, 2 riflemen on either side, 4 cryo bombers across the bottom, and we're just letting them free clear. So they're just opening up the base. Now this is pretty much the same for almost every base except for the really stacked ones on the left side. So all we're doing here is we are just opening this up to the point where we can put Everspark out somewhere on this right side where she's going to go directly up the center. You got to be careful with her because we only have so much gunboat energy. But, yeah, you can throw her out anytime, chicken. I don't know what you're waiting for. So, yeah, she goes up this right side. And you can see her first couple just passive critters are going to be enough to take down those mines in the... that are initially in the way. Now this base was really tough because he had mines behind that flotsam. The flotsam blocks the critters from getting through, so I couldn't use a bunch of them. I could only use one because the flotty's going to blow up those first critters. I think the mines do as well. So then we got a flare here, like right now. Right now, chicken. Okay, so this flare is very important. Honestly, this was a little bit late. I could have done this way earlier. So all of these critters are going to die. So we've got a flare. As they're moving over, we need to use Everspark. I could have done this with Everspark when she's in the middle, so I could have flared this way earlier. And then as soon as the flotty's done, I probably didn't even need two there, but as long as we had enough to flare, there's no defenses left, so whatever. And then that's what we're doing. So we're trying to drag Everspark across. Her critters take down what's left of those two engines after the free clear, and then we're just gung-hoing at the very end, right? So let's check it out against Mr. Dyson on the last one. So this was a stacked left side base. Now this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortars. He's got flamethrowers. So he's got all the defense. So I knew that as long as we took this base down in a decent time, we would probably be okay. So for these ones, actually for this one it was different because he had flamethrowers over here. So I knew that was going to be a problem for doing the critter thing. So I was like, okay, I'll throw one boat of heavies, one boat of bombers up that side. And then I'll put everybody else down here. And we'll save all the tiny shocks for here. Because I'll probably end up needing them. So I'll speed it ahead because that's literally all that happened. One tiny shock in the boom cannon right there. Because the cryo bombers are super weak. And take absolutely for freaking ever to do anything. But yeah, so that was basically it. And then just gung-ho it like as soon as we can. And then we got up there in a decent amount of time, ended up getting 231, so that was good. Kenny, more standard base. This one's similar to mine. Now this base doesn't have any mines, so we can do that same hit that I showed you the first time, but we can actually use all riflemen. And the riflemen really shine because they're much faster. Now he's got the flotty, so again, we got to be careful on this right side. I always also tiny shock them just so they can't shoot any critters. I'll even do the boom cannon sometimes just because, number one, we got the GB to do it. This was sad. We got the the critters split on and they went to the left side before the right side, which was kind of dumb. That cost us a few seconds, but yeah, let's go 247. Probably my fastest time all day. But yeah, I'll even sometimes I will shock that boom cannon like just in the beginning. Because a lot of the times, especially with her initial like passive critters, only one is going the right way, so it's worth just, you know, spending a little bit of gunboat energy on that boom cannon. Because you might look at that as a waste, and I've just had it before where it's like one critter was about to take out two crucial mines, and then it just didn't because the stupid boom cannon got in the way. So yeah. There we go, and also means we don't have to worry about Everspark getting popped if they just die at the wrong time, so she's good over there. He doesn't have any mines or anything secret. No flotty over there. So it's just critters and tiny shocks to take that stuff down. And then we're just waiting for the critters to finish on the right. And then we can flare on the left. Or sorry, we're just waiting for them to finish clearing on the left. And then we can flare them, which is exactly what we did. And we got a killer time doing that. So there's a few different hits. And it's all about the hits right now, guys. Yeah, to get you in a good position to get into gold, which I'm sure a lot of you are now. So, yeah. I also didn't collect my first chest today, so we didn't miss out on collecting any chests in gold outside of day one. I collected 2 in iron, I guess. But either way, still a good start, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, you guys let me know what you're making out down below in the comments. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Checking out. Bear.